Alrighty, now let's go to the NBA for some of these stories. And man, oh man, LeBron James, man, not a good look here. So, LeBron James' thoughts on the play-in tournament. Quote, whoever came up with that shit needs to be fired. Well, it's unfortunate because the Lakers just dropped down to the 7th seed, which is the play-in tournament spot. 7, 8, 9, 10 in the East and the West have the play-in tournament. So now that the Lakers are in the play-in tournament, LeBron James thinks it's trash, thinks it's stupid, thinks whoever came up with the idea needs to be fired. But, we love the play-in tournament. I think it's great. It gives kind of teams a chance that, maybe faced injury in the first half of the season, but caught fire in the second half of the season, or just kind of caught fire at the trade deadline. Maybe they made a move. We talked about the Bulls, who, made a move at the trade deadline to get Vucevic. We talked about them, how great that would have been if they could have played well. They haven't really been playing well. Zach LaVine's now out, and Vucevic can't really get it done himself. They kind of, traded one superstar for another superstar. Zach LaVine couldn't get it done himself. They bring in Vucevic. They played a couple of games together. Then Zach LaVine's on the COVID-19 list, and Vucevic can't get it done himself. So, but it's just a scenario out there where the Bulls could have been very exciting in this play-in tournament because because they made a move at the trade deadline. They weren't good in the first half of the season. The Timberwolves, man, oh man, could you imagine if Karl Anthony Towns didn't get COVID and D'Angelo Russell didn't get injured, unfortunately, because now in the back half, they're competitive. They're winning games. What are they in their last 10? I want to say at least like 4 and 6. 6 and 4, even better than I thought. I was giving them no credit there. So, catching wind when everybody's healthy in the back half of the season, giving teams an opportunity to kind of show what they can do here. So, we love the play-in tournament here. We've got no problem. We're going to be watching Russell Westbrook against potentially, hopefully, James Harden, if he can get into that, or against James Harden and Kevin Durant. His former team, his former squad that abandoned him and didn't invite him over there to Brooklyn. Kevin Durant, was like, James Harden, you going there? And James Harden was like, you going there, Kevin? And they're like, yeah, we going there. And Russell Westbrook's all by his own. So I'm saying, like, anybody going to ask me? Anybody going to invite me over to Brooklyn? I like Brooklyn. I like the Nets. I'm here. Oh, y'all got Kyrie? Y'all are going with another point guard? Y'all are going with Kyrie Irving? And leaving little old me, little old Russell Westbrook over here by myself in Washington. You're going to leave me in Washington? Y'all are going to leave me in Washington and go to Brooklyn? All right. I'm not mad, but I'm going to see y'all. I'm going to see y'all in there. I'm going to see y'all in the playoffs. I'll see y'all. So, just another great story here of the Wizards catching fire in the back half of the season, shoring up their team, getting it done, winning games when it matters in the clutch to try and compete for that play-in tournament spot where anything can happen. So we absolutely love the play-in tournament, and I'm truly upset with LeBron James here with these comments. What are you talking about? You didn't even play for the last 2 months. Relax. You lost 2 games, your first 2 games back. Relax. You didn't have Dennis Schroeder last night. Relax. You'll be fine. Play in the play-in tournament. Shut it, LeBron. And, you'll be fine. But truly didn't like that from LeBron James saying, the play-in tournament was trash. I think it's a great idea. And then we get this one, LeBron James came back from injury, and now, quote here from last night, quote, I don't want to say I came back too early, but at the end of the day, I had to test it out and see where I was at. So LeBron James left the game last night, because he came back too early. So one more excuses here by LeBron James. Really don't like that about him. Everything else is great. I love everything about LeBron James, but these excuses right now, man, oh man, I'm hating what I'm seeing by it. But we'll see what happens, and hopefully this Lakers team can get a little bit better because here we go. Anthony Davis in his first 6 games back from the injury, 16 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists on 39% shooting from the field. Absolutely not great or not even close to kind of what he's been doing his entire career, or just that last season with the Lakers, or just this season before he got injured. So, injury sucks. It came at the worst time for this Lakers team once, when they were finally at the top. I think when everybody was healthy, they were the top, two seeds. They were either 2 or 3. They're in the top 3. But, that's where they were, in the playoff-wise. And now they're number 7. So I understand LeBron James' frustration. Way too many injuries here. Threw off their chemistry, threw off their rhythm, and now they're losing games back-to-back. So not great there, but hopefully the Lakers can figure it out. But with LeBron James possibly still not playing now because he came back too early from his injury, making excuses, we'll see how he's looking. But now we got Dennis Schroeder out. We're going to get to that story. Let's talk about that right now. Here we go. Dennis Schroeder didn't play last night. He's in the health protocols, expected to miss 10 to 14 days, so that's not good. We know there's about like 8 to 10 games for every team left in this NBA regular season to try and go get it done, shore up your playoff positioning. And now the Lakers are at number 7 because the Blazers, shout out to the Blazers, winning last night. They're on the 4-game winning streak, and now they're out of the play-in tournament. So there is still moves to be made. I mean, the Mavericks at 5, the Blazers at 6, the Lakers at 7 are all tied here at 36 wins and 28 losses. So, I mean, you're still in it. You can still move up to the 5th seed, the 6th seed, and not be in the play-in tournament. So, LeBron, get locked and loaded. Have a new mindset. You can beat out the Mavericks. You can beat out the Blazers. Come on. We've seen you do it before, so go and do it again. But you can't have this attitude of, oh, we the season's over. We're in the play-in tournament. We're injured. I came back too early. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens here with the Lakers and LeBron, but the chance of a repeat's not looking real good because their outside shooting is just absolutely atrocious, man. They got the beef down low, obviously, Andre Drummond, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, but who are we relying on shooting the basketball? Caruso? Schroeder? Schroeder's decent, but Kuzma can't be consistent for more than like one game at a time, so we'll see, man. Not a great night from the Lakers last night, but another loss. All right.